Welcome back to BrewFix, where coffee meets craftsmanship. Hollow espresso is one of the hardest problems to diagnose. The shot isn't sour. It isn't bitter. It looks fine. Crema is there. But the flavor feels empty, thin, short, and unsatisfying. Many people blame beans or roast level and move on. But hollow espresso is not random. According to extraction science, it's a specific failure mode caused by imbalance in how flavor compounds dissolve and how water moves through the coffee. Today, we're breaking down what hollow espresso actually is, why it happens, and how to recognize it before chasing the wrong fixes. What hollow espresso really means. Hollow espresso lacks mid-palate structure. Acidity may be present. Bitterness may appear later. But sweetness, body, and depth are missing. From a sensory science perspective, hollow espresso occurs when early and late extraction compounds dominate, while mid-extraction sugars and emulsified oils are underrepresented. In other words, flavor starts and ends, but never fills the middle. Extraction happens in layers, not all at once. Coffee extraction is sequential. Acids and aromatics dissolve first. Sugars and lipids come next. Bitter and astringent compounds arrive last. Hollow espresso happens when extraction jumps too quickly from early to late stages, skipping or shortening the sweet, structural middle. The science shows that this is often caused by flow instability, not incorrect recipes. How uneven flow creates hollow flavor. When water finds fast paths through the puck, it over-extracts small zones while bypassing others. Some areas contribute bitterness. Others contribute acidity. But large portions of the coffee never fully extract sugars or oils. The result is an espresso with components, but no cohesion. From a BrewFix diagnostic standpoint, hollow espresso is a hallmark of localized over and under extraction occurring together. Why grind distribution is the primary culprit. Hollow espresso is strongly linked to grind particle distribution. Too many fines choke parts of the puck, while larger particles under-extract elsewhere. Even if average grind size looks correct, wide distribution creates extraction gaps. This is why hollow espresso often improves dramatically after grinder alignment, or cleaning or reducing fines, without changing dose or ratio. Pressure and temperature can make it worse. High pressure accelerates water through weak zones, worsening bypass. Temperature overshoot increases extraction speed, exaggerating imbalance. In both cases, the machine isn't causing hollowness. It's revealing instability already present in the puck. This is why hollow espresso often appears suddenly after machine warm-up, pressure changes, or maintenance. Why hollow espresso is often misdiagnosed. Hollow espresso is frequently mistaken for under-extraction, so people grind finer or extend shot time. This often makes things worse by increasing bitterness without adding body. The science is clear. Hollowness is not about insufficient extraction. It's about missing the middle of the extraction curve. Why crema makes hollow espresso hard to detect. Crema adds visual richness and early mouthfeel, masking the absence of body underneath. As crema collapses, the emptiness becomes more obvious. This delayed reveal is why hollow espresso often tastes worse halfway through the cup than at the first sip. How professionals avoid hollow espresso. Professionals reduce hollow espresso by stabilizing grind distribution, improving puck density uniformity, controlling flow, and stopping extraction before imbalance accelerates. The goal isn't more extraction, it's better extraction sequencing. When a middle is preserved, espresso feels complete. Hollow espresso isn't subtle, it's structural. Once you understand how extraction layers work and how flow instability removes the middle of flavor. Diagnosis becomes straightforward. At BrewFix, we don't guess. We read the system and fix what's actually missing. BrewFix, keeping your coffee machines running and your mornings caffeinated.